There are those who believe the designer was buried with this quarter key of nose candy still lodged in his sinuses. That's what those expeditions are looking for.
That's so. I haven't heard anything about them. But if that's true, well, he was an enemy combatant.
Yes. If you scare her off, you will never glean all the historic knowledge.
Is this like your thing with that wall again?
Yeah?
You'll need the lieutenant's help to carry her over. The gun has left your hand, still numb from the recoil. The lieutenant holsters it under his arm.
Frighten me? I'm not frightened easily, but I understand some things are best for the police to keep to themselves.
Be advised, officer, the signal is liable to fail any moment now.
We will see through deceits. You are shielded. You are wise.
I would suggest we interview Everard and Joyce, the leader of the Union and the Wild Pines Rep. But we've already done that, so it's up to you, detective. Take us where we need to be.
Good idea.
Anyway, you'll have to get Isabel to sign it too. I saw the signatories. And she won't if it's a bad idea. She's a much tougher nut to crack.
Yes, you have a little cabinet for organizing and storing them away. I know you don't, but the thought still comes. She was hibernating after doing it. Takes a moment to shake it out of your head. In silence, the lieutenant gives you a meaningful glance, as if to say, case in point.
Map of Martinez. This could work, maybe.
Petty bourgeois terror. It's an omen.
The appearance of the Phasmid in conjunction with the stress of the arrest. He spent his entire life here. For him to leave would be...
That's what the chewing gum seems to point to as well. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. So that's it. You don't even want to change. You see a man in ragged clothes wearing a lopsided hat and wielding some sort of a firearm.
Disregard the outburst, officer. None of the boys have any comments on their power relations. That night, they acted as one. That's all.
Don't flatter yourself. He's not going to miss you. Write a thesis. Man from Heimdall is done with you.
Servitude to our rule does not explain everything. There are other reasons for your race descent.
Aye, so here you are. Early in the morning and the sun is up. Not a drunk or teenager in sight. I'm surprised.
Oh God, do something quick. They're gonna start that again. There's a tiny crack, a protrusion in the cranium, right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it, from the inside.
Yeah! With the rebel yell!
It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water. It's just a little celebration, a moment of silence. They're waiting for you to speak. Whatever it is, it was abandoned for good reason. Best to leave some stones unturned.
It was the Union who strung him from that tree. My hope is that you provide a single concrete suspect before Crenell indiscriminately pick theirs. Simply put...
That fucking smug asshole. He knows you've been locked out of your room. He's probably laughing at you now, on the inside.
If you say so, sir.
The young man staggers back into the couch, eyes agog and momentarily dazed, but not seriously hurt.
Indeed. Oh yes, we know who you are. We do. Don't you worry about that.
Your response does not inspire great faith in the RCM.
As long as we maintain the appropriate critical distance.
Un lieutenant Fréteur du Bois.
And then you stole her from me.
Mm-hmm.